Oh, hello! Welcome to the video. When this channel began, it was a Binghamton University class exclusively for SUNY students. That's about to change. Introducing Patreon! So you're probably pretty familiar with how this works. You have a Patreon now, and I want you to become a patron, something like that. But our Patreon page is a little bit different than other Patreons, so you shouldn't just click away even though this is a Patreon video, because it's gonna get really interesting, I promise you. So I started making YouTube videos because I thought it was just so amazing that people could share knowledge with each other like this, and I wanted to learn how, and I wanted to teach other people how to learn how, and I wanted to talk with everybody on the internet. But it turns out that it's really hard to make videos, and you have to spend a lot of time practicing, and sometimes you don't have enough time to spend a lot of time practicing because you have to pay your bills and do all of your other homework, and it's just hard. So the way that I figured out how to practice making videos while paying the bills, and also to practice making videos with other students who have lots of homework and other things to do, was to teach a class about making the videos. I just want to make stuff with people. So for 2 years I taught this university class, and it was pretty cool, and we made some pretty cool videos, but I don't know, going to university just like takes a bunch of privilege. Like, learning is expensive. It's a privilege to have the time to take a class, and it's the privilege to be able to be taught by people who are really good at things, and I don't want it to be a privilege. I want everybody who wants to learn to be able to learn the things that they want to learn. So I made a Patreon page. Does that make sense? So this class is still a university class because the university provides structure and legitimacy that can get people to enroll and commit to a pretty rigorous practice together, but I don't want it to be just a university class because I want anybody who wants to learn about life with me and learn how to make videos about that to be able to do that if they want to do it, no matter how much money they have. So the idea is that we're going to use Patreon as a kind of like democratized, accessible university class-taking tool. So this Patreon has 2 tiers, and the first one is cheap. It's $2, and it's a thanks getter. That means we say thank you to you, and then you'll smile, maybe. The second tier is a class taker, and it's $25, and you get to take the class. It's pretty simple. So this class runs on a semester schedule, so we're not going to be one of those YouTube channels that's posting like super regularly. There'll be 1 month this coming June where we post like 20 times in a row while we're teaching the class, and then like nothing for 6 months or so until we teach the class again. So we're not going to charge our patrons monthly. Instead, we're going to charge per class. So a semester has like 10 classes in it, so if you sign up to become a patron, you'll get charged a bunch in June, and then not at all again until we teach the class again like 6 months later. Does that make sense? I hope so. So we're using Patreon to do this instead of like Coursera or something, because in my mind, Patreon is a platform that really wants to support people making things, and also a platform that doesn't want to put any barriers between people and the media that they love. I want people to be able to engage with this class like as entertaining YouTube content, or as a serious learning opportunity, or like anything in between. Like, if you can't afford $25 a class, or you can't make all the classes, just like send me an email and we'll figure something out. My email address is right here, and it's also in the description. So, yeah, anyway, we're running a class, and if you want to help the class exist by giving us money or by taking the class, you could do that by becoming a patron on Patreon. You can email me if you have any questions, and there's links in the description to other videos which will tell you more about this upcoming class in June, and you can see me in one of those other videos because this one is over.